This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 510, Reflecting on High Performance and Disrupting Disruptiveness. Both posts by Martin Fenwick with altris.co.nz. And hi again, I am Dan. I am your host here, narrating blog posts every single day on the topic of entrepreneurship to help you improve your business life. And today I've got two different posts from Martin Fenwick with Altris, and I'm going to get right to them now as we start optimizing your life. Reflecting on High Performance by Martin Fenwick with altris.co.nz. Watching Emirates Team New Zealand in action over the last few days has got us thinking about how they have turned their practice time into high performance. One of the team felt they were an example of some of the best practice we have seen, so it seemed like a good time to revisit this blog about what people's actual definition of high performance is. As you would expect, there are varying views. Some people stated that from an organizational perspective, high performance was seen as achieving financial targets, where others said it was having happy and engaged staff. From an individual perspective, some thought having motivated and enthusiastic individuals was high performance, whereas others stated it was having a supportive and nurturing environment to allow high performance to evolve. I think back to some of the high-performing team programs we have run over the past 2 years, and through the process of designing a high-performing team, high performance has come from having clarity on the team's purpose and aligning each individual's purpose to this, having effective guidelines for working together and sticking to them, defining how the team gets things done together and checking in to ensure they maintain guidelines, investing and developing each other to continually grow the capability of the team, and relating to each other and building effective team relationships. Let's take one point from there, relating to each other and building effective team relationships. This is where the organization mentioned seems to have had a significant improvement, as measured by the how my manager responds to my needs question. The time, effort, and energy they invested in relating to and understanding their people made a significant difference in how their people perceived their manager. In our experience, people who work in high-performing teams that do well at relating put in effort to having a constructive relationship with everyone on the team, not just one or two people they feel comfortable with. Will be at a level where they trust and respect each other for who they are and what they bring to the team. Will genuinely care about each other and their well-being. Will know and value what each teammate is good at and the value they bring to the team. Will know and cherish what is different about the individuals in the team. Will feel good about being part of the team. And will encourage diversity of ideas and opinions and listen with an open mind. If you do not feel that you are part of a high-performing team, there may be issues with building relationships in your team or concerns with relating to team members within your team. This is just one area where you can focus to start your high-performing team journey. Take stock of your key relationships today. Are they serving you and the team in the best way possible? Enjoy the team uniqueness of the people around you. Now, I've got another post coming up for you in just a sec, but first, you're ready to make the leap and turn your passion into profit, but you need the right team to make it happen. Indeed makes it easy to hire and build a team with the right skills to make your dreams a reality. If you're hiring, you need Indeed, because Indeed is the hiring partner where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. With Instant Match, as soon as you sponsor a post, you get a short list of quality candidates with resumes on Indeed that match your job description, and you can invite them to apply right away. I love that Indeed makes hiring all in one place so easy. Indeed helps you see your top talent's abilities faster with 135 assessment tests. So start hiring right now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/startup. Offer valid through March 31st. Go to Indeed.com/startup to claim your $75 credit before March 31st. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Disrupting Disruptiveness by Martin Fenwick with altris.co.nz. Have you noticed how many business books suddenly have the word disruptive in them? Innovation suddenly needs to be disruptive, And so does management, leadership, and being a CEO. Disruptive is where it's at right now. If you look back over your career, how many trends and fads have you seen? Ever tried to count them? Of course, if you can remember time and motion study and total quality, then you're no stranger to transformational change, leadership, management, etc. either, and many others. But this is not a blog on the benefit or otherwise of such trends, because I would always argue that without new thinking, we don't move forward, but more about the trendiness of trends and what it means for the way we run our organizations. Two things prompted this thought. The first being a conversation today amongst a group of leaders grappling with the difficulties of managing their staff and faced with my challenge to their approaches to leadership. This resulted in someone asking that, quote, if the majority of the population are introverts, statistically, then why are our organizations urging us to pick up our pace more frantically than ever before instead of slowing things down so that we have time to think? This struck me as a great question, and apart from look at the style of those in charge, I wasn't so sure I had a definitive answer. But we had fun exploring ourselves and our impact on staff in the process of searching for clues. The second was the airport bookshop, where disruptive jumped out at me from the shelves of the business book section a number of times. The two things came together and made me ask myself, why do we seem to like trends? Everything has to be disruptive, and if you go back in time, substitute TQ, EQ, etc., etc. And why would you want a leadership approach that did not work with the majority of people that you were trying to lead? Normally, I would draw a conclusion and impart a few words of, hopefully, wisdom for anyone who checks in on those words. But I think if I did, I would be just adding to the noise of bright ideas thrown out there in the hope that they become the latest in thought leadership. Instead, I'm going to risk everything and ask for the views of others. In the process, I hope that we can have fun in the exploration. You just listened to the posts titled Reflecting on High Performance and Disrupting Disruptiveness, both by Martin Fenwick with altris.co.nz. And thank you to the team over at Altris. Altris is all about releasing potential. They deliver coaching-based programs for organizations, teams, and leaders. While they have a range of specialized leadership development and executive coaching solutions, they believe that each leader, team, and organization is unique, and so the solutions they deliver must be distinctive. They have a ton of resources on their site, from their blog to executive coaching, recruitment support, leadership and team development, and much more. So come by altris.co.nz for all of that and more. And Altris is spelled A-L-T-R-I-S. And that is going to do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed this post from Martin, and I will see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.